Thank you, sir, for giving me opportunity to discuss something about our thesis presentation in IEEE ICI ACT 21 conference in France. Our paper ID is 17. Our paper title is here, Analysis of Students' Achievement Through Educational Data Mining. And include here our author. I am MD Midul Rahman Mithun. I am our co-author. MD Imtiaz Ahmed sir, the lecturer Department of CSE, and also include here our honorable principal Dr. M. D. Safaz Hussain sir, the professor of Department of Marketing in Daffodil Institute of IT, Dhaka, Bangladesh. And presented by I am MD Midul Rahman Mithun, lecturer of CSE, Daffodil Institute of IT, Dhaka, Bangladesh. And table of the contents include here introduction, literature work, aim or objective, data collection, methodology, data mining, simulation, findings, discussion, conclusion, and also include here the preference of the data. Firstly, I have to discuss about my paper. Nowadays, our all educational sector depends upon the data set. This is why we want to try finding individual student achievement through educational data mining in this paper. Already previous author discussed this issue, but it has some limitation. This is why I want to solve this limitation in our paper. Here we use various types of data mining methods like clustering, decision trees, and regression analysis. Also, use this method, we want to compare all of the methods. Which method is more appropriate in our paper? We want to discuss this paper. Besides, we can filtering a good and bad student using this method and predict that which student needs to extra care in future. Our main paper already includes various types of literature review, but we include here only 5 important literature work. Firstly, Strihar, Manikwal, and Rajan Hora that use various types of data mining method like clustering, decision trees, and regression analysis. And the author, data mining technique is used to educational organization and analyzing the performance of students, design course curriculum, and grouping them. Besides, MRS MS Maithali Dr. Muhammad Sanaya studies many types of data mining technique like Z4A and forest and recent trees. Besides, finally they implemented here and observed that random forest provide more accuracy than other data mining methods for determining the student of a performance. Besides, Radov and Pal focused on C45, ID3, and CRT decision traits and predict student performance in examination. Besides, they comparing them which determining method more appropriate here, and they finally conclude here the accuracy of the C4.5 is the maximum accuracy, which is near about to 67.778%. Besides, Dr. Varun Kumar, Anupam Chandra applying various types of data mining method, they are paper and for detecting and cheating in online examination. Besides, Imtiaz Ahmed observed that data mining is not only used in educational sector but also used in e-commerce like Obest seller system in IEEE conference paper. The main objective of our paper are given below. The main objective in our paper is to storing out the best group of students from university student data set in regarding their academic achievement and specific course performance. And second aim is to have the predict students' performance such as result or position and other things, filtering their good and bad students, difference upon to the data sets, analyzing the previous data. We can easily say that this is called data mining method, which is discover our data and we easily recognize here that the performance of the students. Clustering and grouping the students of university difference upon to the cluster analysis and decision tree. And we used here these 2 methods. Besides, we also include here the another 3 methods so that it can recognize and easily understand the performance of individual students in particular course program. Stay here. Now I want to discuss about the data collection, how we collected our data. I want to describe here. Actually, we collected our data at university, in total 109 students data. And we data shape sizes, resizes 109,8 and various types of variable we include here student ID, name, SPL, EEC, calculus, physics, English, and gain total GPA. Besides, we change our null value into zero values because we eliminate the fail of student. How can we easily recognize here? That is why we ignore this issue. Besides, we use label encoder here because if we are firstly we want to convert the character of the data into integer data. That is, by using this process, we firstly and lastly converted to 109 student from character into data integer. Besides, we grouping our student into 5 categories according to their result. We include here our methodology. Firstly, we collected our data from the university. Besides, we pre-processing our data. That is, we ignoring null value and convert to zero. And we used here 100% data, 75% data used here training purpose, and 25% data used here the testing purpose. Besides, we selected our data two categories consisting two by X level and Y level. X level consists of the various types of parameter that will include the various types of subject wise the performance and the performance shown Y level. And we can equally recognize here the which performance is more appropriate. We discuss in later. And we used to have various types of data mining method like clustering, decision trees, and regression analysis. And finally, we comparing here the which data mining method is more appropriate in our paper, and we gathering our knowledge from this paper. Now, data mining simulation. Actually, we collected our data from a university, then applying various types of data mining method like clustering, region trace, and regression analysis. We used here two types of regression method, linear regression, and second one is called logistic regression. Besides, we used here for decision tree analysis, we use random forest method. And clustering method include here k-means clustering, which is the unsupervised learning. Here we show the figure of the linear regression finding. Here included the performance of the student, and we categorize all of the student and identify which student good result in future, and we show here the upper level value is the maximum and the minimum value, negative value is so much less. And then the next regression is analysis as logistic regression analysis, and that is the similar way as like a linear regression process, but it summarizes here the upper level value is less and the lower level or negative value is mostly included here, and we easily categorize our student difference according to this logistic regression findings. Decision trees analysis include here is the most important fact in our paper because we apply various types of data mining method, but we visualized our data and easily we can recognize which student good result, and we categorize our data. All of the best performance here decision tree analysis. Here we show the summary of the data. Here good student, bad student, and average student. All of the data visualized in our figure. Clustering analysis as like decision tree clustering analysis also included a relation in between the dependent and independent variable. Here we grouping all of the students the result similar types of result in according to their various types of classes. That is, we categorized our same level of the data or same types of student into a cluster. That is why we used a clustering analysis. And discussion after all of discussion, we easily recognize here that we used here the various types of data mining like clustering, decision trees, and also we used here the regression analysis. But say we comparing all of the method, we can easily recognize here the accuracy of the decision tree is the more, and it's there about 78%, which is the maximum. And compared to other author already investigated, it has accuracy is near about to 67 or 68%. But is the good news for that? We observe that the accuracy of the decision tree is here 78%, which is the maximum. Besides, decision tree is more appropriate because it's visualized to all students according to their specific achievement and specific course program, and we can easily find out their which student good result in future, and how can we observe that, and how can we filtering them, and how can we provide the advice them they can good result in future. We can easily show from this decision tree analysis. That is why we can finally solve that the decision tree analysis is more appropriate than other, and which is near about to 78%, which is the maximum compared to other author. And the last year is the conclusion include here. Actually, student achievement through data mining is the more important concept nowadays. Many researchers already using this technique for mining result or finding out this student. Data mining is not only used in the educational sector but also used in the other research area. It can be e-commerce or others. So we mainly focus the to educational data mining because we observing the performance of the student, who student good result in future and who student need to take care for this issue. Still, many challenges exist in this process, whereas are gaps, and we are to finding their gaps. However, the paper aims to perform or finding the best technique from the different analysis to secure method for next use. And I previously discussed that we use six types of method. There is regression trace, regression analysis, and clustering. Regression trace the more accuracy, which is near about 78%. This is our main this is our main investigator, or this is our main aim for our paper. Besides, this paper focuses on visualizing the methods results and figure out which one to grab on the system. Here, besides, here we include these types of reference. We serially include here, and I also include this reference to our main paper. And thanks everybody. All the best.